Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel. Today with a very special topic, always special. Now a few days before the Sarducaa release, StarVault dropped some additional info. So to the NA East server location. For everyone who don't know this, the continent Sarducaa is hosted somewhere else, but it's still one world, one server. So StarVault wants to clarify why Sarducaa NA server is planned for Canada East rather than US Central or US West or US East Coast location. So StarVault stated for Montreal 2 it's not just raw ping distance, combat depends heavily on the server's internal tick rate, processing stability, and high core CPU performance. If the server tick performance is weak, combat feels worse to everyone, no matter how close you are to a data center. So the currently available US locations do not currently meet the full requirements StarVault had in terms of hardware, infrastructure, compatibility, security, privacy, and so on. But Canada East gives the strongest viable setup for Sarducaa for them, it seems, with the best tick rate and capacity for Mortal Online 2's real-time combat system. The server is in Montreal, around 50 kilometers from the New York state border, and this gives a good coverage for North America within the ping normalization range, while EU players can also connect under reasonable conditions. So in short, StarVault have not ignored the location, it just makes technical and financial more sense to them. So speaking from financial situations, the housing upkeep changes are coming. To explain this in short, every account can have a house. Currently everyone can pay that house, can pay the upkeep for that house can still stay there. And StarVault is gonna change that only the owner where the account is connected to can pay the upkeep, so that no one else can pay the upkeep, so that only active players, active users have houses, that no dead or ghost houses are there in the world anymore. There are a lot of them. So please participate in the voting if you like the change or don't like this change. I mean, there are pros and cons to that. The big pro is, of course, that you get better server performance. Also more client performance, more FPS. The con is that less taxes getting in through the territories, and that a lot of guilds that having currently structure on accounts that they aren't paying actively or that they aren't using actively will be removed from the map in the long run, because no one can pay it. No one can pay it. Only the owner of that structure can pay it. So either you sub a lot of accounts or you lose your structure. I've also heard some voices in the community that said, hey, maybe a house slot for Myrland and maybe a house slot for Sarducaa would be a nice option. Currently an account has one house slot. This is very interesting because in the past, the policy got changed that everyone can pay the upkeep, because a lot of guilds, a lot of players were complaining that they can't pay the upkeep for their friends when they are on vacation or when they are away or whatever happens, and you can't pay it and stuff like that. So this got introduced, that we can pay the upkeep from our friends or from guildmates and stuff like that, and now StarVault is changing this policy. But yeah, the focus is on Sarducaa, of course, and I really can't wait to explore all the dungeons, all the stuff Sarducaa has to offer. I'm already nostalgic as hell. For me, I played so many years also in Sarducaa, so I'm so excited for the release. So if you're searching for a German guild, please look in the description. And if you have the time, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends. So special thanks to all of these supporters, of course. Carmel, Ronus, Taurus, Diesel, Mip, Skiba, and Ian. So never forget to make party hard, and see you all next time. Goodbye.